Welcome to Job Bridges Japanese Language Training Center. We provide an online tutorial for people who aspires to work in Japan. Before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to keep you updated on our lessons to help you master Japanese language in no time. Konnichiwa minasan! Welcome back to Job Bridges Japanese Language video tutorial. And in this video, we'll be discussing lesson 16. And again, I hope you're not getting tired of him. We have Sedi.
Konnichiwa minasan, Sedi desu.
Now, in this video, we'll be discussing or using again the verb te form. That's why in lesson 14, part 1 video, I told you that you have to study first even just to remember the rule in transforming verb into te form. Because we'll be using that form again and again in the upcoming lessons. So, to connect verb sentences, the te form is used. When two or more actions take place in succession, take note, two or more actions take place in succession, the actions are mentioned in the order of occurrences by using the te form. The tense of sentence is determined by the tense form of the last verb in the sentence. So again guys, this is used for actions that take place in succession, okay? And then you have to mention them in order of occurrence, and then if it did happen or will happen in the past or will happen in the future or did not happen, the last verb will be the one to determine the tense of the verb. Got that? So, let's take a look at this example. Asa, jogging wo shite, shawa o abite, kaisha e ikimasu. Again, listen to this. Asa, jogging wo shite, shawa o abite, kaisha e ikimasu. In the morning, I jog, take a shower, and go to the office. Now, take note that this sentence or in this sentence, the action mentioned happened in order of occurrence, and the tense of sentence is determined by the tense form of the last verb, which is ikimasu. So, this one or this sentence or the morning wherein he or she took a jog, take a shower, and go to the office happens habitually because of the form or the ikimasu form of the go verb. Now, Cedric, can you translate this sentence for us? So, at night, I eat dinner, at night, I eat dinner, take a shower, watch anime, and sleep. Again, at night, I eat dinner, I take a shower, watch anime, and sleep.
Yoru ni bangohan o tabite, shawa o abite, anime o mite, nemasu.
Very good. Now, how about transforming that sentence into a past tense, like something that happened maybe last night?
Kinonoban, bangohan o tabite, shawa o abite, anime o mite, nemashita.
Alright, very good. So, to make it in the past sentence or to denote that that sentence happened in the past, okay, the demashita, okay, is transformed into the past tense, or the sleep, which is nemasu from his previous example, has been made into nemashita, which is a past tense of nemasu, or to sleep. Did you got that? Now, here are the other examples for the verb te form or using verb te form in a sentences when we're talking about occurrences of an action. Kobe e itte, eiga wo mite, ocha o nomimashita. Again, Kobe e itte, eiga wo mite, ocha o nomimashita. I went to Kobe saw a movie, and drank tea. Note that the past tense has been denoted by the last verb, which is nomimashita. Alright? Another example. Kino, nihongo, benkyou shite, drama o mitte, biro o nomimashita. Again, kino, nihongo o benkyou shite, drama o mitte, biro o nomimashita. Yesterday, I studied Japanese language, watched drama, and drank beer. Now again, note that nomimashita is the verb that made us realize that the sentence has happened in the past. Wakarimashita minasang? Wakarimashita ne. Now, when joining an adjective sentence to another sentence, you just have to take away the E form of the E adjective or the last E from the E adjective and then attach kute. So, it's E adjective, kute. Okay, example. Oki, will become okikute, wherein we remove the last E then add kute. Now, for chisai, remove the last E and then add kote, so it will become chisakote. And then for E, which is good, is a special one, so it will become yokote. Okay, got that? So, example. Mira-san wa wakakote genki desu. Again, Mira-san wa wakakote genki desu. So, Mr. Miller is young and lively. So, wakai means young. And then, because waka, kute, genki desu, or young and lively, we remove the last E from wakai, add kute, and then join another sentence, or in this case, another adjective, which is genki. That's why we have Mira-san wa wakakote genki desu. Now, another example. Kino wa tenki ga yokute atsukatta desu. Again, kino wa tenki ga yokute atsukatta desu. Or yesterday, it was fine and hot. We use the yokote for fine, which is E, then transform it into yokote atsukatta desu. Now, Cedric, do you mind translating this sentence into Nihongo? My dog is black and big. Again, my dog is black and big.
Watashi no inu wa Watashi no inu wa kurukute oki desu.
Very good. Now, how about you make your own sentence using the E adjective, kute, another sentence.
Haha no kami wa nagakute kirei desu.
Very good. So, Cedric said that his mother's hair or my mother's hair is long and pretty. Very good, Cedric. Now, for joining noun sentences under the na adjectives, we just have to add de. Again, when joining noun sentences or na adjectives, des is changed to de. Example, Mira-san wa hansamu de shinsetsu desu. Again, Mira-san wa hansamu de shinsetsu desu. Mr. Miller is handsome and kind. We use de for hansamu because hansamu is a na adjective. Now, another example, Nara wa shizuka de kirei na machi desu. Again, Nara wa shizuka de kirei na machi desu. So, of course, we use de again for shizuka because shizuka is a na adjective. Now, Cedric, can you translate this sentence for our listeners? Or should I say viewers? The computer is convenient and cheap. Again, the computer is benri and cheap.
Computer wa benri de yasui desu.
Very good. So, he used te te for Benri because again, Benri is an adjective and then added by another sentence which is Yesuides. Now, how about you composing your own sentences using the na adjective plus de, then another sentence?
One Piece wa yume de omoshiroi anime desu.
And can you translate that for us?
One Piece is a famous and interesting anime.
Very good, Cedric. So, I'll take it that you like One Piece.
Hi!
Alright. So, take note that the previous structure can be used not only for connecting sentences relating to the same subject, but also sentences with different topics. Again, it can also be used with connecting two sentences apart from the na adjective. So, example, Karina-san wa gakusei de, Maria-san wa shufu desu. Miss Karina is a student and Maria is a housewife. Note that we have two sentences here. Karina-san is a student or Karina-san wa gakusei, and then Maria-san wa shufu desu or Maria is a housewife. So to connect these two sentences to make them one sentence, we use de in between them. Got that? Now, another thing to remember is in this method, you cannot connect sentences of contradictory notion. Okay? In that case, you have to use ga. Because again, ga means but, right? And then de, it means and. So you cannot use de to connect two sentences which are opposite to another or contradictory to another. Example, Kono heya wa semakote kirei desu. This is the wrong one. Okay, the right one is Kono heya wa semai desu ga kirei desu, because what we mean in English or what we're trying to say is the room is clean, or again, the room is small but clean, right? Small but clean. So the right sentence pattern for this one is Kono heya wa semai desu ga kirei desu, not the first one which is Kono heya wa semakote kirei desu. Got that? Alright. Now, let's discuss verb 1 te kara, verb 2. Again, verb 1 te form kara, verb 2. So, this sentence pattern indicates that upon the completion of the action denoted by verb 1, the action of verb 2 is to be conducted. Again, alright? After the completion of verb 1, which is in the te form, the action of verb 2 is to be conducted. So the tense of the sentence is determined by the tense form of the last verb in the sentence, which is the verb 2. Alright, let's take a look at the example. Kuni e kaite kara chichi no kaisha de hatarakimasu. Again, Kuni e kaite kara chichi no kaisha de hatarakimasu, which means I will work for my father's company after going back to my country. Again, Kuni e kaite kara, which will happen first or upon completion or after going back to his country, he will work at his father's company, wherein Chichi no kaisha de hatarakimasu. Now, another example to make this clearer. Okane wo irete kara bota no oshite kudasai. Again, okane wo irete kara bota no oshite kudasai. Or put the money in and then please press the button. Again, put the money in and then please press the button. So, after putting the money, okay, you may press the button or please press the button. Wherein the verb 1 te form is the okane o irete kara or irete, wherein put the money, kara, then verb 2, which is bota no oshite kudasai. Now, Cedric, Could you please help our viewers and translate this sentence for them? I will go to Japan after studying Japanese language. Again, I will go to Japan after studying the Japanese language. So again, your verb 1 is the action that needs to be completed for you to perform the verb 2. Alright? Go!
Nihongo o benkyou shite kara Nihon e ikimasu.
Very good. So, since he has to finish first his Japanese language study, which is Nihongo o benkyou shite kara, he will go to Japan, wherein Nihongo e ikimasu. Wakarimashita ka?
Karimashita.
Go to, or let's discuss noun 1 wa, noun 2 ga, adjective. Again, noun 1 wa, noun 2 ga, adjective. So this sentence pattern indicates that the topic, which is noun 1, has the characteristics of noun 2 ga, adjective. Example, Osaka wa tabemono ga oishii desu. Again, Osaka wa tabemono ga oishii desu, or food is tasty in Osaka. In this sentence pattern, noun 1 is Osaka wa tabemono, which is noun 2 ga oishii desu. Another example, doitsu no franken wa wine ga yumei desu. Again, doitsu no franken wa wine ga yumei desu, or Franken in Germany produces famous wine. Franken or doitsu no franken is your noun 1, wa wine noun 2 ga yumei desu, because it says that whatever is being produced in Franken in Germany, which is wine, is yumei or famous. Now, last example, Maria-san wa kami ga nagai desu. Maria-san wa kami ga nagai desu. Maria has a long hair. So, Maria, which is our noun 1 wa, kami, which is our noun 2 ga, nagai desu. This is, in this sentence, alright, Maria is the one who has the hair which is long. Now, Cedric, can you give me an example using this sentence pattern?
Watashi wa me ga chairo desu.
So, your eyes are light brown?
Hi, sensei.
Wow, you're so lucky. Alright, how about translating this one? Lechon is tasty in Cebu, or lechon is delicious in Cebu.
Cebu wa lechon ga oishii desu.
So, is it really delicious, the lechon in Cebu?
Hi, sensei.
Have you tried it?
Hi.
Wow, I've got to try it too. Now guys, let's discuss about do yatte. Do yatte is used to ask the way or the method of doing something. To answer such a question, the pattern learned in 1 is used. Okay, example, Daigaku made do yatte ikimasu ka? Again, Daigaku made do yatte ikimasu ka? So again, to answer such a question or this question, the pattern that we learned from the first slide is to be used. So here's the answer. Here is an example answer. Kyoto eki kara 16番のバスに乗ってDaigaku maede orimasu. Again, Kyoto eki kara 16番のバスに乗ってDaigaku maede orimasu. I take a bus number 16 from Kyoto Station and get off at the front of university. Now, of course, if you're giving an instruction or a set of answers on how you do or did something, you have to use the verb te form in conjugating a sentences that we learned in the first slide or in the start of this video. Now, Cedric, I have a question for you. uchi kara moru made doyatte ikimasu ka? Again, uchi kara moru made doyatte ikimasu ka? Or, how do you go from your house to the mall? Do you go to the mall, said?
はい、行きます。
じゃあ、モールまでどうやって行きますか？
うちからトライシクルに乗ってモロの前でおります。
So you just have to take the tricycle from your house to the mall. So you must have been too close to the mall.
はい、先生。
Oh, so do you go to the mall often?
No, 先生。
All right. All right, very good. Now, lastly, we have dore or dono noun. So, dore and dono are just the same. Dono is just the more polite way of using dore. And then I believe we've discussed dore from the past lessons. Okay, so this is more of like a review. So, the interrogative word used in this system is dono. Dono is used to ask the listener to define one among more than two which are concretely presented. Example, Santo-san wa dono shito desu ka? Again, Santo-san wa dono shito desu ka? Or which one is Mr. Santos? So you could have answered using an adjective. So like this. Ano se ga takakote kami ga kurui desu. Again, ano se ga takakote, that's kami ga kurui desu. The tall man with black hair. Alright? Wakarimashita minasan? Wakatta ne? Now, I'm sorry, there's another lesson. So, for noun or verb, alright, so for verbs like demas and orimas, o are used with the particle o. Again, verbs like demas to go out and orimas to get off are used with the particle o, which indicates a starting point. Example, Shichiji ni uchi o demasu. I leave home at 7. Another example, Umeda de densha o orimashita, or I got off the train at Umeda. So in this one, you might be asking that uchi and densha could have been a place where demas and orimas happen. But then again, this is a rule that whatever is your starting point, and if you're gonna use demas and orimas, always use the particle o. Understand? Please remember that. Alright, that's just it for today. See you on our next videos. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to keep you updated on our lessons so you can master Japanese language in no time.
Mata ne!